You're going to miss the adventure, the rubber boat adventure.
Yeah. Jesus, I'm just setting it up so we're going to do our live conversation. Like we did before at the Institute. I think people are going to start coming on board pretty soon. We're going to start our stream soon. So, let me see. Aha! Oh my goodness, I've caught the sun. Look at that. So, hi everyone. Welcome back. This is day 2 of the Lancer launch, live from Tenerife. My name's Stu. I met some of you yesterday. Some of you will know me from different stages of the project. I'm in the van at the moment, in traffic, waiting to find a way out of Santa Cruz de Tenerife to get down to a ferry port at the other end of the island where the Lancer is waiting for us. Same team as yesterday, so we've also got Bex.
Hi!
Bex is in the back, and then Project Saviour, local Tenerife superhero, Jesus behind the wheel. What's been happening, you guys? What are we doing? What's it all about? So, a recap to start from the start, just in case anyone's missed it. This is all about the Lancer launch, the boat that came to us from America. It arrived in Ireland, a little uncrewed mini sailing boat. After Ireland, it was taken back out into the Atlantic, and then it ended up coming to Plymouth a couple of years ago. We've taken that boat, we've equipped it with some sea surface temperature monitoring equipment and other bits and pieces, and then we shipped it to Tenerife. Yesterday, it arrived at the the Spanish Institute of Oceanography here on Tenerife. That's where we met Jesus. We unboxed it, we set up the sensors, we made sure everything is working. Today has been quite an adventurous day. We got up bright and early and we took the Lancer to Cisneros Alta. Is that the right pronunciation? Cisneros Alta? Cisneros Alta. Perfect. Close enough. And they are, it must be said, an absolutely lovely bunch of students here in Tenerife. They've been helping us. They've created a brand new sail for us. I'd love to show you, but actually, ferry port. So things are going really well. Things are going really nice. We've got different people watching. As yesterday, some people are watching live. Some people are watching down the line. You might be watching at the end of the week. You might be watching it at home. You might be part of the conference that we're doing together in March. If you are live and you want to engage with us in any way, if you want to use the chat to send us a message, we can see that and we can answer your questions. One of the things we spoke about yesterday was where the boat is now, but importantly where it's going, where we think it's going to end up. There are lots of forecasting tools online which people can use to find out exactly where the boat or where the winds are blowing to get those predictions in. If you were watching yesterday, or you want to jump online and do a quick search and pop into the chat any ideas you might have about where our boat's going to end up. Yesterday we were pretty confident that we were aiming for somewhere around the Bahamas. Today we've heard that there's a bit of a storm, bit of a swell kicking up off the island of El Hierro, which is where we're taking the boat today for its launch tomorrow. If that's the case, well, I guess it's anyone's game. We don't really know where it's going to end up, but do take a look and pop into the chat any thoughts you've got about where our boat might end up. You've probably read the description for this session, by the way, which said that we weren't going to be doing this in the van on the way to the Ocean Institute. But we've had to juggle a couple of things around time-wise. In a few minutes, I think, if I remember this road correctly, we go through a tunnel and there's a possibility that we'll cut out at that point. I think today we're going to keep the live fairly short. We wanted to touch base with you all and thank you for being a part of this. But we might keep today's live short and then do a separate update about what's happening when we're safely on El Hierro. A little activity to do in the meantime until we next speak. If you jump online you can see where we're aiming to go. So from here, we're going to head down the main road in Tenerife on the east side of the island. That's going to bring us to Los Cristianos, the part of Tenerife that you might have been to before if you've ever been on holiday. It's the sunnier end of the island, and it's also where the ferry departs to El Hierro. We're going to get off there at La Estaca and go to Valverde, where we'll be setting up camp for the night in our accommodation, and then we'll be heading out, we think at this stage, down towards the southwest of the island. So a nice opportunity to test your geography and see where we are and see how things are going. Everything else is set. The boat is sealed, the signals are coming through, which does remind me, if you want, I believe you can now go onto the Educational Passages website. Educational Passages, the company that make the boat for us, and you can look up the Lancer. You can see the points as we've been moving it around the island of Tenerife, and we can start checking in on those sensors and those important data. The sensors haven't been turned on yet, so some of the readings don't look quite right, but the GPS is up and functioning, so that's really good news. Whew. Okay, we're getting pretty close. Bex, is there anything else to add?
No. Really, really exciting to meet all the children contribute to sail together and add.
Great. Okay, I think we'll leave it there today. Lovely. You guys, stay in touch. We'll see you soon. Bye.